Hey guys, so today I'm going to be making a like jalapeno popper chickpea salad thing. Yay! Okay, hold up. So I think the part I'm most excited about for this recipe is that I don't have to do so much. That is the worst part of cooking for me, is that sometimes when I want to cook, I don't feel like it. So, and like so many of the things I cook, I have to like cook. But this is going to be simple. Simple and easy. So we'll start with our ingredients. Now, on the ingredients list for this recipe, alright, they just had what was in it and they didn't say how much of anything. And then they also had spices in there and didn't say religion. So I see how it is. Gatekeeping recipe. The amount of the ingredients is to be discovered because we don't know yet. Garbanzo beans or chickpeas. A red onion. It just said jalapenos, but they also had some green chilies, so I have both jalapenos and green chilies. They're pre-diced so that I don't have to do it. Some vegan mayonnaise. This is the Good and Gather brand, so like that's a Target. It's my favorite. So, some of that. Some cilantro. Some Miyoko's cream cheese. And some vegan bacon. Vegan everything. Vegan for the win. So like I said, spices, I don't know. Got to find out. Of course, we have our tea. This, I stole one from Elliot because I accidentally drank all of their tea last time. I didn't know it was theirs. I made the mistake of thinking it was the household's tea. It was just their tea, and I drank it all. So, but the only reason I drank that one is because it was with mine. So if they ran out of space and they put one in mine, I take that as, oh, for me? Yes, please. So let's just get right into this. Try not to dilly-dally, because you know I'm the best at that. We're going to start by cutting up this onion. And let me make it so you can see. Alright, so we're going to be chopping up, dicing up this onion. I'm trying to think of how much I want to use. I like onion, but like I don't like too much. I don't like too much onion. I think I'm gonna use like half of it. An approximate half. It just stings. Like, I'm not even like tearing up this time. Oh my god. It's still in the air, bro. It's in the air. Give me chickpeas. I might use 2 cans instead of 1. Yeah. I have a lot of chickpeas. Oh look, another can. Yay! And we're gonna go ahead and drain the peas. While the chickpeas take a shower, we'll preheat the oven for this vegan bacon. Because it does it. It contains egg, soy, wheat, and milk ingredients. What is this? Morning Star, do better. Now the chickpeas are warm. Alright, so we're turning the oven back off. Instead of the vegan bacon, honestly, I ain't even that bad. It's okay. Instead of vegan bacon, we're just going to use some liquid smoke, just a teeny bit, just a little bit, teeny bit, and some of this umami seasoning because it's really good. And then whatever else. I'm sure this is gonna be delicious anyway. We're gonna start off with these ingredients, and then if I feel like it needs a little more, I have some other vegetables I could add, so we'll see. Also, this just goes to prove that vegans may or may not make mistakes all the time when it comes to buying things. Morningstar, I will say, is a particularly tricky brand because not all of their stuff is vegan. Honestly, it just makes it like a little extra irritating trying to buy stuff. Because it's like I've gotten to the point where I feel like I know what most of the vegan stuff is. I don't think I've had Morningstar bacon in forever, so I didn't even think to check for no reason. So we're just gonna go and squish all these peas. This might take a minute. Yeah, now that I think about it, if you want to throw this in a food processor or a blender or something, just to kind of get it pulverized a little bit, if that's the correct term, feel free. If you want to work out, do it by hand, but not everybody wants a workout. Wow. Okay, so now that we have this all, for the most part, good enough for me. I like it a little chunky. I love chickpeas, so I just added some lentils that I had left over. Now I say we add our onions. I'm trying not to spill it all over my counter. And now, you probably could see those little green pieces of the onion. I don't care that they're in there. It's safe to eat. It just might be a little spicy, you know what I'm saying? Same thing with garlic. I didn't know, as silly as it sounds, right? I didn't know you could eat sprouted garlic. It's just, it can be stronger and a little bitter, so people prefer not to. But I had some in a meal, and it was fine, because we had little bits of, this is basically what's left. This tiny little thing, I need a bigger bowl. I'm gonna go ahead and get the mayo and the cream cheese in there. Actually, I will, but I want to see how much I need because, like I said, they didn't include any amounts. So we're just gonna put. It look like half a cup. It looks kind of like half a cup. Yeah, it's probably about half a cup. We'll start with half a cup of mayonnaise. Alright, yeah. No, it looked like half a cup was plenty of mayonnaise for me. Especially considering there's going to be more going into here. So, we're going to do the whole little tiny tin of the jalapeno peppers. So we're just going to throw this whole little thing in there. I'd say this is like a third of a cup, maybe. Yeah, maybe like a third. Bloop. At least we will if it gets out of the can. Alright, so we got that. And then we have got our green chilies. And here we have barely a third because I kind of spilled some in the sink. But we're gonna do that whole little can. And these are just little cans from like those little Great Value Walmart cans. 4 ounces, so. These little babies. Alright, now that we have our peppies, we're gonna go ahead and add a little bit of this. 6 little bloops. Alright, it ain't much. Not too much going on in here. And we're just gonna mix. Now we'll go ahead and add a little bit of this umami seasoning. Now we're gonna grab our creme cheese. So I'm just gonna take like half-ish of the container. All right. I say half-ish because I used a piece, on a bagel. So, half-ish works just fine. All right. So, now, this is completely optional. I know a lot of people don't like cilantro, and I know a lot of people do, so I mean, it's up to you. It doesn't matter. Now, here's the thing about cilantro that my uncle-in-law, I guess, or great uncle-in-law, whatever, taught me that I actually didn't know before, because I hadn't really thought about it, but a lot of the scent and flavor of cilantro is in the stem. Like what he did basically was he took a leaf and said, all right, go ahead and chew on that. So I chewed on it, and then he was like, all right, so now chew on this, and it was part of the stem, and I'm like, holy crap, because it just, I don't know how cilantro works. Ta-da! Perfect. Now I might add more. I'm gonna taste it though and see what I think. Oh god, there's so much leaf. Don't gonna waste none of this. It's those fresh herbs. I didn't add a whole lot, but I don't remember. I don't know if Elliot's gonna want any, and I can't remember if they like cilantro or not. So I'm just gonna pretend that they do and put some in there. Just a hint, just a hair. Let me give it a little taste. We have most of our stuff in there except for the seasoning, so. Ooh. Mmm. That's good. We have nothing. I can taste the cilantro. Yeah. Well, I think that's good. That's good for me. So now we're just gonna add some. This is just some ground cumin, and I'm pretty sure I love cumin, so I'm gonna add a decent amount in there. A little bit of salt. And I can always add more salt if I need to, but I'm trying to not oversalt my foods like I used to way back in the day. Some garlic powder. I love garlic up in this bitch. And then some pepper, if I can get it open. For some reason, this thing is always so hard to open. Like I can't get the leverage or something. I don't know. Oh, wow. And the other one I saw a little red, so I'm wondering if they put some cayenne or some paprika or something up in here. Just a little bit of paprika. Also, don't be afraid of seasoning. Remember, you see what's up here, right? But this is like the first layer of food. You got all this to season, So unless it's salt, you ain't really got to worry about it too much. Like unless it's something real strong and you put the whole bottle in there. All right, let's give it a try. It's good. So, it seems like, flavor-wise, right? You get the savory of everything except for the onion. The onion has that, like, hint of sweetness, you know what I mean? Because it's the red onion, so. I don't know, this is a pretty balanced recipe. Pretty good. So, I mean. Oh! Now don't come at me. Okay. Don't you dare. Because all I have is lemon juice because I forgot to get some lime juice. I could use a fresh lemon, but I'm too lazy. I have 3 lemons right there, but that's for hummus. I forgot, but I'm just going to add a little. Now they do taste different. If you prefer one over the other, go with that, but like, it did call for lime. I'm sure it's optional because like they like added it at the end, like a finisher, you know. But I don't know. Oh, yeah. I have a feeling it's gonna brighten it up, you know. Alright, let's give her one last try before she goes in the fridge. Yeah. If you want it to like, I don't know, brighten up the flavor, definitely add either lemon or lime juice. Lemon worked fine. You know, lime will definitely give that like slightly different flavor profile, but garlic's good. I'm gonna let it sit in the fridge for a bit, and then I'm gonna make a little sandwich. So we are back, and we are back with the salad. All right, I have it here on a bed of baby spinach, and I have some wheat thins because I love me some wheat thins. So now that it's sat for a bit, I'm going to give it a bite. It's good. I really like it. Now I know the taste would be different with the vegan bacon in there, but as we discussed earlier, I made a mistake and didn't look. It happens. Pretty good on a cracker. With some spinach. Super good. I really like it. Yeah, I feel like this is a pretty good recipe to just kind of mess around with, see what you like to put in there. It's also not too spicy, but I make like all my food spicy, so it might be spicy to other people for sure. But yeah, that was. I'll just call it a jalapeno chickpea salad because the jalapeno popper part kind of didn't happen. Well, I mean, I've had jalapeno poppers where it was just the jalapenos and the cream cheese, so it could still be a jalapeno popper. Unless it's very specific. I don't know. We'll see. Whatever I name this video, that's what it'll be. Alright, it'll be jalapeno chickpea salad. Good enough. Perfection. But yeah, let me know if there's any other foods you want me to make that we can make together. Or any recipes you want me to veganize. You know, let me know down there in the comments. But yeah, that's it. See you later. Bye.